All right, for the next 4 hours, we're going to be discussing why you should or should not go to art school. I guess it would be funnier if they didn't know the total running time. I don't know what it is at this point. It might be. We did a video, Ask Me Anything, and I got a lot of questions back about, is art school worth it? So many, in fact, that I thought it was probably an artist problem. Is art school worth it? First of all, who am I? Who am I to say? I didn't go to art school. I took some art classes in college, but I mean, I went to school for business. However, I don't like people that deal in absolutes. It is not a black and white world. And thank God for that, or we'd be out of business. Here are some things that I would consider. What is your end game? Where do you want to be in 15, 20 years? Like, you want to go work for Disney as a Imagineer, or maybe you want to work for Marvel Comics and you want to be, doing comic cartooning. I would find out what people in those professions did. Like, Disney has specific schools they like to recruit from. Find out where those are. Now, there are a lot of people out there that are just like, I just want to be an artist. If you have that natural talent and you are going into art school, just realize that in art school, you're not always doing what you want to do. You're following a curriculum. Perhaps you might feel restricted if you went to art school. Perhaps. You've got to think outside of your box and in somebody else's, which is kind of a skill that you might need to learn. Adam will tell you, he doesn't always get to do the kind of art he wants to do because we've got to do specific art for Jerry's, right? Okay, getting a nod. Art school will give you a great chance to build your portfolio. They're going to give you lots of projects and kind of go into all kinds of different media and break you out of your comfort zone. You might learn that, hey, I never thought I would do sculpture. I love sculpture. Or you might learn, oh my gosh, I really don't like using pastels. Challenging yourself is how you grow. And if you learn that you love something or hate something, you've learned something still. So that's important too. In art school, it's a great opportunity to network, to collaborate. But if you live in an art community where you've got other artist friends, you can still have that networking opportunity. You can still go to art conventions or trade shows or exhibitions. It's not who you know. No, it's who you. What's the saying? It's who you know. Not who you go to art school with. Scott Schmidt asked specifically about art school versus like a marketing program or something else. You don't have to think in absolutes, art school versus business school. You can do like what my sister did. She got both her degrees, but she's also like a lot harder working than I am. Everybody's laughing at that one. You can also minor. So you can say like, okay, I'm going to go to art school and get a minor in business, or the reverse. If you're going to have to pick one or the other, my advice would be pick the one that you're going to stick with. Because if you go to school for something that you feel lukewarm about, the chances of you finishing are not as strong as if you're really into what you're learning. Back in the day, there was no art school, right? There wasn't. And a lot of these people had to be dead before they knew they were any good. Well, I guess they never knew if they were. So I think it's also important to know that you have other options besides art school. Like, maybe you just want to be a better drawer, okay? You can take workshops, classes, whether online, in person, at your local art store. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. In fact, they've even changed it to one-size-fits-most, I've found, when I get ponchos and stuff. I'll tell you this. If you're not willing to take risks, art might not be the industry for you, because it really is a risky business. It's like acting. It's like, there's lots of people who want to be artists. They want to be famous artists. They want to be the next Picasso or the next, I don't know, Madonna. She's an artist? No. If you're out there watching this and you've been to art school, I would love to hear specifically what your experience is and what you think if your art degree made a difference. And for the rest of you, what's your opinion? Even if you didn't go, I think that this is a conversation. I think that this is something that people think about, debate. Is it worth it? Was art school worth it for you, Adam?
In some aspects.
In some aspects. It's going to have to just be what feels right to you. Does it feel good? If it feels good, it's probably a good thing to do, unless it's drugs. Don't do drugs. Do art. That's the message. Follow your gut, follow your heart. Follow me on Instagram at Mike Not Jerry. More chance of nipple in that. Oh gosh, hope for editing. You're going to put that in anyway, aren't you?